Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jessi. I'm so glad you're here. For this video, I'll be sharing what's in my carry-on bag for an overnight trip. Quite often I'm flying from the States over to the UK and back, or across the country from East Coast to West Coast, and a lot of the time these are red-eye or overnight flights, so I feel like I've come down with a really nice system as to what to pack in my carry-on bag. So I hope you all find this video helpful, and before we get started, if you want to hit that subscribe button to follow along for more fun, and maybe the post notification button as well, that way you can keep up with all my travel adventures. Once you do that, let's get started. I'll first share the bag I use when traveling. This is my London Fog carry-on bag. I did a full haul on all my London Fog luggage sets, so you can check that out. I'll post the card up there at the top. I really love this as a carry-on bag. I think it has a lot of space, and it also doubles as almost like a little purse. So it has this front zipper and side pouches and a few pouches on the inside as well. So everything fits just perfectly in here. Before I get into my bag though, let's talk about what to wear for an overnight flight. I think comfort is key when you know you're going to be trying to sleep on a flight, but sometimes you also want to look kind of cute and maybe don't want to be wearing athletic clothes or pajamas or something like that, so I would recommend an outfit like this. This tank top has a built-in bra, so it's super comfortable. I've paired it with some athletic pants. I like to pair it with a cute sweater or cardigan, maybe even a sweatshirt, and that way you can wear it to dress it up or tie it around your waist for another cute style. I always wear tennis shoes and socks when traveling. I think this is the most comfortable option, especially walking around the airport. But then once I arrive to my seat, I like to get nice and comfy and put on a pair of little slippers. So I tend to bring either these slipper socks or like loafer style slippers or boot style slippers, just something comfy. Staying in the line of comfort, I recommend getting one of these turtle neck pillows. Now I've talked about these before in my carry-on videos. This is my favorite neck pillow. It comes in this little carrying case, and this is going to go in the front, and you wrap it around your neck, and it's great for front sleeping. So I like to typically sleep on my front side, and this kind of lets you lean over and it supports your chin. You can move it to either side if you like, and it also has these little like pumps that you can tilt the pillow from one side to the other. So the most comfortable sleep I've had on an airplane has been with one of these things versus the little ring pillows that you put around your neck. To me, those sometimes offer support, but it's hard to get the angle just right. So I definitely recommend checking out these neck pillows. Not sponsored, by the way, but these are great. Now, a little bit less comfortable, but unfortunately super necessary at the moment. It is still required to travel with masks, so I like to have a couple different blue masks. These are the disposable ones, and sometimes I'll throw a few cloth masks in as well. I like to have a few of these because you can change them throughout the night and just get rid of them and get rid of all the airplane germs or whatever. I find these are easier to breathe in sometimes than the cloth ones, especially if you have to sleep in them. Continuing in the line of sanitizing, I guess, I have my favorite hand sanitizer. This is the Everyone Spray hand sanitizer in the lavender and aloe scent. I love this stuff. It's really light and it smells good, and it doesn't leave a sticky residue on your hand. And I also bring these little Bye Bye Germ wipes. These are just the all-purpose sanitizing wipes. You can use them on your hands, or you can use them on any surface that might get sticky. Keeping in the line of feeling clean, I have a toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash. I like to bring the little mini kind with a little protective head to cover the bristles of the toothbrush. Keeping fresh, bring some deodorant. I like to reapply my deodorant in the morning, and I also bring a little roll-on perfume. So this is just honestly one I mostly just use when I'm traveling, and that way you can apply it, smell really good. You may also want to bring gum and mints. I typically bring a big variety of both. I like to have this, especially under the mask. It's nice to kind of just chew a mint or two or have some gum, just to keep things super fresh. Also in this little bag, I tend to have a hairbrush and a scrunchie. So I like to just bring a scrunchie to pull my hair back in the night, and then a nice brush to tame it all in the morning. This isn't the best hairbrush, but it's little, so it does the job. I also find that my lips get super chapped, so I like to bring a little chapstick, and the one I use is this Vaseline Lip Therapy in this little pot, and it's in the cocoa butter lip therapy flavor, and it's really nice and it smells really good too. Actually, I could probably use some right now. So that goes in the bag. Along with my lips, my hands get super dry, so I just bring this Aquaphor Ultimate Healing Ointment, and this stuff is great. It's from washing your hands and reapplying hand sanitizer again and again and again at the airport, your hands are going to get super dry, so definitely bring your favorite lotion, and this is just the perfect little travel size. I do like to bring a face lotion as well, and this is my hydrating coconut oil. I don't wear makeup typically before the flight, and I like to kind of just give my skin a little refresh. I'll splash some water on it and then reapply my moisturizer. So all those goodies go in a little bag like this, and that way I can put it in my bag and nothing's gonna get lost. Now, a few more kind of treat yourself items that I like to bring. I do bring my little jade roller. This is mostly just to kind of depuff after arrival. I feel like with not having a lot of sleep, it becomes really evident, so this kind of hides that evidence a little bit. Another thing I bring is an eye mask. So sometimes they'll provide them for you in your little care package that they give you on a plane, but they tend to be kind of scratchy, and this one is super satiny. So I just wear this one. Continuing on the kind of self-care train, I definitely recommend bringing a water bottle that you can refill at the airport. Sometimes on overnight flights, they don't do as many of the beverage services as they may do in the day. I feel like the flight attendants don't walk up and down the aisle as much, and on my last flight, I got so thirsty and I didn't have my water bottle, so I definitely regretted not having that. This is just a great thing to have. If you see one of those little collapsible water bottles, I've never used one before, but they seem really cool and space saving for your carry-on bag. But I just bring this. It's, you know, small enough that it fits in my bag, but it still holds a good amount of water. It has a tight seal so it doesn't leak all over my stuff. I did once use a water bottle with a straw, and due to the change in pressure, it was like erupting like a volcano. So just be careful with those. Now, since I don't wear makeup on my flight, I do like to bring a few little essentials with me. I tend to bring just like a makeup palette, my powder, some mascara, and then one of these little spoolies that you can brush your eyebrows and like eyelashes out with. Something like that. And maybe a few makeup brushes. I don't bring a full set. I know that I'm not going to do my full makeup routine on the airplane. I've tried it before, but with the lighting, it was not the best result. So I just like to bring a few things to just feel refreshed upon arrival, but you know, you don't have to bring your full kit. The next thing I'd like to share is this little portable fan. So this is a battery operated fan, and I do recommend bringing one of these because on my last flight, they said not to mess with the overhead fans due to it helping with like the circulation of like clean air or something. So this definitely came in handy, especially when you're first boarding the flight and things are a little bit hot after carrying your bags. Not too expensive, and you will definitely be happy you had one. I also like to bring my own little reading light. So they do have the overhead lights, but I find that this is just a little bit more convenient for me. It has two different lighting settings. This is by the brand Light It, and I just throw this in my bag. That way then if I'm doing like a puzzle or something, I have my light, and it's just easier to reach than going all the way up there. I'm not that tall, so it's difficult. Speaking of being able to see, if you wear contacts and glasses, I highly recommend bringing glasses and bringing your glasses case as well. I just travel in my glasses the whole time. I don't bother with switching out my contacts. It's just a lot easier on your eyes throughout the traveling experience. And then I also have this fun little glasses cleaner. This is by the brand Peeps, and it has a little brush that pops up, as well as a carbon fiber cleaner, and this is really the best glasses cleaner that you can get. I love it. I really recommend having one. Honestly, I bring it in around with me in all my bags. As for entertainment, so I have brought many of things I've never used on a plane before, so I've kind of resorted just bringing little puzzle books and a pen, and it also helps me go to sleep if I'm not staring at a screen all night, like playing on my Switch or playing on my phone. I think this is just a little bit better without the blue light, so that's another use for having my little light. I can use it to do my crossword puzzles. But if you do want to watch any of the onboard movies, I do recommend bringing your own headphones, because 9 times out of 10, the headphones I've gotten on the flight have either had that weird like cackling, scratchy sound, or they just haven't worked, or they weren't comfortable. So bring some headphones with the kind of classic audio jack. That way then you can plug it into the plane. If you care to listen to podcasts or audiobooks, bring, you know, headphones for your phone as well and download some podcasts before your flight. I tend to do that. As for a few last minute things, bring maybe some tissues or napkins and a little Ziploc baggie to dispose of that in. That way then your trash isn't sitting all around you. And the most important thing I recommend bringing are some snacks. Now, they do a food service on most of these international flights. If you're flying domestically overnight, you probably will have to buy your own food. So I recommend bringing some snacks in case you get a hankering for a midnight snack or just want some chocolate or popcorn, just a nice little treat to have throughout the evening. All right, and that is my bag empty. These are the essentials that I'll pack anytime I'm flying on an overnight flight, but I would love to hear what's in your carry-on, so be sure to drop that in the comments down below. If you're planning to travel anytime soon, I wish you all safe travels, but if not, I hope you enjoy traveling along with me in all the vlogs I have planned for you guys coming out soon. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!